What is good, my PacRats? Pac-Man Case here, and I have assembled some tubers to answer one very important question. What video game character do you resemble? Let's see what they say.
What's up, PacRats? Matt, aka RetroWolf88 here, and Andy has asked me to say what video game character am I most like, whether like personality-wise or looking similar to, and this is something I've never actually thought about before. But after thinking about it for a few minutes, my answer has got to be Tom Nook from the Animal Crossing series. Now you might be asking yourself, what? Well, the reason is Tom Nook from the Animal Crossing series likes to sell stuff. He's a businessman. He likes to sell stuff and make money and take some of that money to get more inventory and sell more stuff. Well, I do the same thing because I do a lot of reselling on the side as our second form of income to help pay the bills. But sometimes we take some of that money and invest in more inventory as well. So yeah, I kind of identify as Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Also, I sort of look like him a little bit too, let's be honest.
So, what video character am I? I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, maybe I'm Link. No, Kirby, because I do like to eat a lot. Then it hit me. There's really only one video game character that I am. And it's a small character from a game called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Pretty sure it's number 4. And that's Ollie the Magic Bum. Yep. That's all I got. We're both bum looking, like especially with my hair, like super long. I look like a bum, kind of, right? I don't really know where to go from here. Thanks.
Alright, the video game character that would represent me the most, and Jen's gonna cut this screen right here and put the character right there so we can do a comparison, is Bowser. You know, oh, that's a cop-out. No, it's not. Wait, give me a second. Bowser. I'm a night shift worker. I'll wake up grumpy. Grumpy. Grumpy.
What?
This is where Bowser is.
Oh.
Bowser has red hair. Red hair. Bowser also has a weakness for blondes. Blonde.
Do you know what? Also, too, if you don't take your heartburn medication, you could probably breathe fire.
That's another one.
I personally would have said you're a cross between Kratos and that redheaded dude on Chaos Bane. Like, slightly taller, but a less epic beard, because he had a pretty epic beard. You have an epic beard.
What do you mean slightly taller?
I would love to say I'm a Bria or Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West. I would also love to say maybe I'm Samus, but any little bit of resemblance I might have to those characters at all?
You know, they're way younger than you.
I looked up older female characters. There are none.
Exactly.
Any little bit of resemblance I would have to them, I don't own any of their mannerisms. I would relate to Princess Peach, a cross between Princess Peach and Ashley on Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna run away from any adversity, and I might even side with the bad guy because I was like, he seemed like a nice guy. I trusted him. This is what I would be.
The bad guy.
Yeah, it's like a match made in heaven.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
I don't know. As you will. Thank you so much for asking us that question, and back to you.
What's good, PacRats? It's Eric here from Retro Gaming Pandemic, and to answer the question, what video game character I feel that I resemble the most, man, that's a tough one. Oh, man. Oh, wait, it's frickin'. So, you might be wondering why I'm picking Mario's sidekick, Luigi, for my video game character, and that's because if you didn't know, I am a twin. So Jared is my twin brother, and for most of our lives, people have always known me as Jared's brother. I've always felt like at least that I've been the sidekick character, and so I really relate to Luigi, and not really until later into my adult life, I really started to build my own identity, and I feel like today Luigi is doing that with franchises like Luigi's Mansion, for example, and really coming out on his own. So that's my character. Thanks for having me on, Andy.
What video game character are you? There was that time I dressed up like Solid Snake. Maybe Zack from Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I am an engineer. Being Isaac from Dead Space would be pretty cool. Scary world, but pretty cool.
Hell yeah! I mean, hold on a second.
Hey PacRats, Marcello here from GameCube Galaxy, and Andy has asked me which video game character do I feel most resembles who I am. So this was kind of a tough pick for me, but at the end of the day, my pick has to be Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series. Nathan Drake just happens to be a character I was able to relate with ever since his first outing in the first Uncharted game. What I love was the fact that as I was playing the game, I was saying things while I was playing that he ended up saying as well in combat. And it was that kind of relation where I'm like, okay, he thinks the way I'm thinking and he's handling situations the way I would handle them. And I love that kind of connection when it comes to playing a game and being able to relate with that character. So a lot of the times I just felt like Nathan Drake was one that resembles a bit of who I am, just because we would say a lot of the quick quips during combat or certain things happening and have like a snarky remark, and that's something that I actually do in real life. So seeing that he does that in the game just made him that much more relatable for me as a character. But yeah, at the end of the day, he also does defend those he loves, and that's something that I would always do on a daily basis. So yeah, I would say that Nathan Drake is the character that best resembles who I am. I wouldn't say he looks too much like me, but I don't know, maybe?
Video game character that resembles me in any way. I can't think of anything, but the only thing I can think of that's somewhat accurate is Jason from Blaster Master, and that's because the intro to the video game, the story arc is Jason is going to save a frog. That's the whole premise of the game, is him completely for no good reason going after and risking his life for a frog. And one of my favorite childhood stories is when my brothers captured a frog, put him in a plastic little container, and they lit up some fire, and they were gonna burn the frog and stick a hot iron through the frog. And I, thinking it was a good idea to save a frog that I don't know, just like Jason for no reason, grabbed the wrought iron and completely got huge, massive, intense burns all across my hands for no reason, going out of the way to save a frog that I know nothing about or even really truly cared about. So I'm gonna say Jason from Blaster Master. All right, guys, fantastic list. Please comment below and let me know if you agree with what video game characters these YouTubers thought they most likely resembled. Now, I have to jump into this, and after many hours of debate, I've decided to go with Bear Hugger from the Punch-Out series. This Canadian, maple-loving logger of a hillbilly is none other than Pac-Man Case himself. Not only do I like back scratches, do I resemble a bear when I don't shave, but also I can pull off a logger hillbilly like none other. Not to mention, my wife is half Canadian, so that means I gotta be close to being a Canadian bear hugger. Anyway, that is my pick. Again, guys, if you like this type of content and collab, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video.